After the sparks of marital discord flew, this room was the scene of a fire. That was good.
Yeah, it worked okay.
Yeah.
You were on point for a couple words for a bit of it there.
Yeah.
It drifted in and out.
Oh,
the sleeve sliding is really good to me.
Mr. Sholmes, sir, I salute you!
Oh no, don't fall!
Oh my god! Oh, she caught him! Oh, that's good!
Perfect 10
Also,
catch.
I'm gonna rewind the tape, but it looked like it's probably from the tee, but the backside of his coat looked brown like he had pooped himself. And I will rewind the tape for the YouTube video on that one.
Yep, rewind it, Zach.
It's these dashed long winter nights, you know. Nothing to do but weed in front of the fire. Luckily, there's a jolly good second-hand bookshop just round the corner. I'd buy all my old novels there.
And in the pages of one particular novel, you discovered some rather illicit material.
For which your wife admonished you harshly, it seems.
Don't know about admonished. Demolished might be rather closer to the mark.
That's pretty good.
And beast is most certainly
Damn,
an apt
Mr. Garadeb. Here we go again. And the carpet. Was that destroyed by a fire when a candle fell on the floor?
Afraid to say it was. It happened in the blink of an eye, you know. The whole place filled with smoke. Wouldn't see a bally thing. I was caught between the old Styx wage and the raging flames.
You paint a torrid picture, sir. One that would have been most entertaining.
Sholmes, you can't say that. That's sympathy for you.
It didn't take long for the fire to spread, of course. The bally furniture started going up as well. We've had to hide the mess behind that screen for the time being.
They'll never know that I'm back here.
Over here, Mr. Garadeb.
Well, you have nothing more to hide now. If you'll allow me... Oh, no! This coat hanger is rather interesting.
Had all my favorite old novels in that case. But as soon as the fire got hold of them, well, that was it. Whoosh! Up in smoke.
Gosh.
Then the wife started hurling things at me.
What a terrible sight it must have been. I wish I was there.
There was I, back up against the window under heavy enemy fire. Incendiary books coming 10 to the dozen. Worst of it is, I lost my favorite, book called The Lion's Pride.
The Lion's Pride? Ah, yes, your notorious love of big cats coming through again.
I assure you the title didn't influence my choice in the slightest.
So the poor man really did lose something dear to him as a result of this ferocious beast's rampage.
Mr. Sholmes' deductions turned out to be correct once again.
Well, it can only be described as a great British wonder. Bake Off.
I tell you, it was total carnage. Flames everywhere, the old stick in full fettle.
Out of interest, what time of day was that?
Not sure I can remember. It was 2 days ago now. Let's see. Around 5 o'clock, I think.
So at exactly the same time as a terrifying incident was unfolding outside your window on the street below.
Even more terrifying on the inside, I can assure you.
Someone was stabbed.
The whole of Blighty could have been flattened outside my window at that moment. And I wouldn't have noticed a dashing thing.
Aren't you the isn't one of you the witness for this event? Is that what we're trying to prove here?
No, the witness is a police officer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Oh, really?
I think that's the first time we've seen
See
him
him
drink
finish
the
the cup.
tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love her little slap.
Her
It's
little
Oh,
slap
it's
is so
just
cute.
it's just phenomenal.
really cute.
It's just a little pat.
Mr. Sholmes,
Yes, Mr. Naruhodo? What can I do for you?
well, I think we got to the bottom of Mr. Garadeb's situation now.
But why?
But what does it have to do with Mr. Natsume's circumstances?
I can't help you there, I'm afraid.
What is this whole stream for? What?
What have we been doing for the last hour?
My dear fellow, if you recall, I did say as much from the outset. I warned you that although I knew the retired army man to be hiding something, I could not be sure whether his secret would prove to be of relevance or not.
Sophie in the chat says this is a filler arc.
Ah, God damn it.
Case 4.5.
I just knew you were going to say that.
Now, Mr. Naruhodo, you mustn't lose heart. Bear in mind that all things fall into one of only two categories, those relevant to the case and those not.
That makes
Fair.
no sense to me.
Well, no matter. It is of far greater importance that you make up your mind now.
Sorry.
Visiting hours at the prison will soon be over.
Oh no, is it that time already?
If we're to accept Mr. Natsume's case, we have official paperwork to attend to.
Paperwork.
Do I
Never
have
mind.
to?
I don't think I want to accept his case anymore.
But that sounds so boring.
You know, when I agreed to be a lawyer, Susato, I didn't think I'd have to do paperwork.
That's not true. Everyone who becomes a lawyer knows that their life's just going to be a bunch of paperwork. No one's that naive.
Yeah, but did you think when you went into it that you'd have to do a bunch of paperwork?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's it. No more time to think.
Let's just say, hopefully you've either known enough about the profession or someone's warned you. Yeah, it's a lot of paperwork.
Perhaps you'd like to betake yourselves to bidding us farewell now? I must prepare supper for Mr. Garadeb.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Thank you both very much for your time.
Soseki-san will be waiting for us. And I'm going to have to give him an answer.
All right,
Well,
back to talk to Soseki.
yeah. All right, let's go to prison.
Well, it's been fun, everybody. Going to prison now.
Hey, this isn't prison.
I think the game's trying to make a commentary that society is kind of like a prison.
England is a prison.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's very
All
good.
English people are in prison. By England.
It's time, Mr. Naruhodo. We must hurry back to the prison.
Yes,
But-
I know.
Mr. Susato, according to the game, we're already there.
Let's hail a cat. Oh,
What's the matter?
it looks like something's going on over there in front of the Garadeb's house. You know, that building we just
Oh.
walked out of.
Yeah, I remember this. This is weird.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
Jesus!
You are so loud, sir!
Uh-huh.
Stop. Your outfit is screaming at me.
Yo,
Screaming.
this guy looks like he would get robbed by Pridge. Just putting that out there.
I mean, he does have a lot of crown jewels on.
Yeah. Oh,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
good.
This guy looks
I
like...
know thee not, old man. Fall to thy prayers.
Oh, another jabroni.
Who are you calling an old man, you rum-looking niminy-piminy?
That's so good.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
Okay, the guy on the right needs to donate some of his chin to Gregson.
Yeah. This is the Jay
That's
Leno.
Jay Leno of this universe.
The Jay Leno or
Back
Bruce
on,
Campbell
folks.
of.
More Jay Leno jokes. That's what the
Yeah.
audience wants.
Uh-huh.
Who's this Horatio fellow, eh? What are you on about?
Excuse me?
Eh? What the? Who are you now?
I'm sorry, it just looked as though there might be some problem here. And so I thought, I'd butt in.
Yeah, Susato, people fucking hate when you do that.
And my associate here, Mr. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, is a lawyer, you see. And he said that he could beat you in a fight.
What?
Huh? What was that?
I don't
Hey.
like you. My friend doesn't like you
It
either.
doesn't like you either. God damn it. Huh? A lawyer? What?
If I can be of any assistance, I'd be happy to help. I'm from Japan, but I have studied English law.
Huh. Fine. I'll be on my way for today. But you mark my words. This ain't over yet.
Yo, what the fuck are these poses?
He's doing fucking Sentai poses.
Whoa, everyone!
Get thee to a nunnery.
Ooh, this guy's quoting Shakespeare.
Yeah, I mean,
Do I look like a bloomin' nun to you?
a bloomin' nun.
A bloomin' onion.
Nunion?
Oh, that's good. I bet I
bloomin'-
can just Google that and somebody's already done that edit. And I don't even have. I'll just slap it on screen right here. And
This
take
guy's
it
a
as
straight up bloomin' nunion.
mine. Who is this jabroni? This face is too much.
Ah.
I do hope you're not injured.
Sir, can you close your mouth? It's creeping me out.
Yeah, I can. Oh, fair Eastern maiden, thou art so gentle. Thank you.
What was that all about?
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
I'm not Horatio either.
Oh, really? Do you know where I can find a Horatio?
Where the fuck is Horatio? I'm looking
I've been
everywhere
looking
for
for him
him.
for ages.
Forgive the inquiry, sir, but are you a lodger here? In the Garadeb's residence?
I hate that that's his neutral position.
I know it is.
Just like,
Oh!
It is so unpleasant.
Close your mouth, sir.
it's
Things
London.
can just fly into
Yeah,
there.
it's London at the turn of the century. It cannot be good air.
This character dies of 4 different lung illnesses shortly after this game.
Back in the chat says every street corner in London has a Shakespeare twink. That's really good.
Okay, that's really good, Zach.
Oh, fair Eastern maiden, thou art so right. Yes, I do dwell in this humble abode.
I mean, if you sell your outfit, you could probably afford something nicer.
Yeah. Mr.
Unless everything on there is just fake as hell.
Mr. Garadeb mentioned he had another lodger, didn't he? This must be the man. Do you happen to know the other lodger who lives on the first floor? Stop.
Close your damn mouth.
Ah, yes, a gentleman named Natsume. Oh, more worthy a polemist in my battle of words ne'er could there be.
Sorry, battle, did you say?
Who is the stronger, Hamlet or Macbeth? Mr. Natsume and I sparred long into the night.
I
Probably Macbeth in
no,
a straight up fight.
Macbeth 100% wins that
In a
fight.
straight up fight, yeah.
Yeah.
It
Hamlet-
was the first epic rap battle of history.
That's
I
good.
think we're going to post this on some column in the newspaper.
I see.
I don't fully understand, but It seems Mr. Natsume and this gentleman are acquaintances at least.
So fair maiden, so good gentleman. I can tarry here no longer. Fare thee well.
All
Okay.
right, that accomplished a lot.
I didn't really understand him, but I think he's returned to his room.
Susato, I am terrified about how those people are going to be relevant to the rest of this case.
Yeah, that's fair.
One of them is probably the real murderer.
One of them's probably stabbed someone. Hey, yeah, there's no murderer yet.
It seems he's unaware. That's true. It seems he's unaware of what's happened to Mr. Natsume, so he can't really help us. With Suseki-san and that man as lodgers, the Garadeb house is certainly full of eccentrics. Anyway, I'll go and find a carriage.
Yes, I'm sure Mr. Natsume is eagerly awaiting our return.
Let's hope we can get to prison before visiting hours are over. Again, they're just like, okay sign. I think he's twiddling his mustache, but no? Oh, he's
Yeah.
fixing his bow tie and his mustache, but yeah.
He does both, yeah. he
Yeah,
does.
that's funny.
Oh, it's you! You're here! You came! Locum student, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire!
And don't you forget about it, baby.
I can't believe you came back! I'm so touched!
We are so sorry to have kept you waiting, Mr. Natsume.
Oh, no, think nothing of it. Relax. If I were a cat, I would purr with pleasure at the company of such fine compatriots. Noble, nurturing, never failing Nipponese!
I will say, genuinely playing this does make me really interested in reading some of his books.
Yeah?
If somebody has a good starting point for
Again,
his works.
Again, the famous one I know is I Am a Cat, and it basically is just a look at Japanese life in his time period through the eyes of a cat. If I'm correct.
Okay. Because I mean, I've read a ton of Haruki Murakami, but I mean, he's a still living author. But he is very fantastic. So. Oh, now let's not get carried away.
Oh, I quite agree.
Who the fuck?
There is nothing more reassuring than the familiarities of one's native land.
That's why I'm so glad there are so many Swedish people I can talk to.
On the other hand,
Oh.
don't you like my Swedish accent? I've been working on it.
It was pretty good, actually.
It's for when I go undercover in Sweden. It is through friendship transcending international borders that one truly appreciates the fact. Such is my belief, at least. Also, it is very canon that Sholmes is a master of disguise in the books. So
Is it actually?
he goes undercover and like dresses up as and like people don't know it's him. Like Watson
Doesn't even know
in
it's
a
him
lot of
sometimes.
stories. Yeah,
That's
like
great.
Sholmes will walk into their apartment as an old man, and like Watson writes like this old guy showed up and he started like saying these wacky things, and then all of a sudden he's like, "It was me the whole time," and Watson's like, "Whoa, I had no idea that was you." And he's like, "Ah, yes, I moonlight as an actor sometimes." I think he even says at one point that like an acting troupe has like wanted to recruit him multiple times, but he's like, no, I don't. That's not my passion.
It's my time upon the boards.
It's yes, it's you, the miserable, rotten spy, Herr Lockshones.
Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing here?
I have no intention of doing anything per se, save observing, of course.
Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
Well, having encountered some curious reading material in that gloomful room, and having unmasked the secret identity of that eccentric pair, I decided I should drop in on my way home to see how our divested friend is faring. Gloomful room? At least your accommodation here offers a window, my dear fellow. In that sense, it is the superior option.
God damn.
You should consider rooming here from now on. Anyway, I must commend you on your taste in books. My day has been a delight and cost me not a penny.
I hear the rent is great.
Ah! You! How dare you, Hairlock Sholmes!
I've had it. I'm through. I'm at the end of my rope. I should never have came to Great Britain. It was a terrible mistake. Haunted by spirits in those accursed lodgings. No doubt my luck will be cursed at tomorrow's trial as well.
My whole life has been damned!
Rough one, bro.
You know, if I were a dog, I'd say rough.
What are you thinking, Mr. Naruhodo?
If I was a cat, I would say meow. That joke sucked.
If I was a human, I'd
What do
say,
you-
God damn it.
Thank you.
What are you
Fridge.
thinking, Mr. Naruhodo?
I'm
Nah,
thinking that
I'm
I
going
should
home.
Unsubscribe to save data.
He mentioned that once before, didn't he? That his lodgings were cursed, I mean.
And there is much truth to Mr. Moustache's words.
What?
Please, Mr. Moustache was my father. Cursed is a wholly appropriate description, I would say. For the man's lodgings, and indeed for tomorrow's trial.
What's that supposed to mean? Mr. Natsume, what did you mean by what you just said now? About the trial tomorrow being cursed?
Oh no! Why are you looking so grave? You're making me nervous! I was just getting carried away, that's all. I didn't mean anything by it.
Oh, I see. That's really agitated him.
You don't mean the trial really is cursed somehow?
Are you referring to the prosecutor? The Reaper of the Bailey?
Now, that's racist of the Bailey, Mr. Naruhodo.
You're right, you're right.
You mustn't forget, he is
Reaper?
tremendously racist.
The Reaper? Oh no, what do you mean? Please, tell me, summarize it succinctly in 16 salient words.
Also, did he love, like, alliteration? Is that, like, his thing?
I don't know.
Nah, I mean, probably they're just using a very clever
Yeah,
device for the poses.
sure. I mean, for the words, because all his words are... They start with the same letters. No defendant has ever survived a trial in which the Reaper stands for the prosecution. Ever.
Well, that's a real downer.
Oh my goodness! Can it really be true? That was 16 words exactly!
Holy fuck, you're right.
Well done.
Yesterday, Mr. Naruhodo successfully defended someone against the Reaper. But then
But then they burned
the
to
trial
death.
was over.
It was
Why are you
gnarly.
telling him? That's just
Yeah.
gonna make him more upset.
The defendant passed away in unusual circumstances.
I mean, hey, it's you gotta let the client know what they're in for.
Mr. McGilded.
What?
Ah, I'm impressed, Mr. Soto. You have an eye for detail.
No, someone just told us that.
Actually, the Lord Chief Justice told us.
Mr. Sholmes. Surely it can't be that. Surely it can't be that having failed to have the accused convicted, Lord Van Zeeks killed the man himself.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh no, he couldn't have, surely.
I hope that the twist is that he didn't actually do it and that it's somebody else, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it is.
You have some wonderful notions.
He's just laughing his ass off, and Soseki is fucking dying right now. Sorry.
The man isn't a mass murderer. He's a court prosecutor, my dear fellow.
What's the difference?
Oh, yes. Why, of course he is.
Yeah, of course he is. Then why are you trying to scare me?
It could be said, however, that the real truth about the man is even more terrifying than your hypothesis.
What? What on earth do you mean by that? He's not a mass murderer. He's a Republican.
Yeah.
I mean, we said he's a
first.
racist, so
Yeah.
we're like halfway there. Not
Goddamn.
that Democrats can't be racist too, but
Yeah, right.
we're sort of halfway there.
Van Zeeks is a quite exceptional man. However, in London courts of law, exceptional does not equate to winning every case without exception.
Oh, that's good.
Soseki-san looks like he's going to cry tears of joy.
As you are no doubt aware, in a British criminal trial, there is both a judge and a jury. The judge officiates based on the letter of the law, whilst the jury offers public opinion and common sense. Or sometimes lack thereof. It is an excellent system whereby the defendant's guilt is considered from several points of view. However, public opinion in particular is somewhat easily manipulated.
Right.
Criminals, and corrupt lawyers for that matter, can use it to their advantage. By any means at their disposal. Contriving evidence, calling imposters as witnesses, and so on.
Wait, people can do that?
Yeah, dog, there's no such thing as fingerprints at this point, so how are you gonna tell? By such underhand means, those who would want to are able to sway the jury.
And Prince won't even be born for like another 50 years, so...
You
couldn't if you tried. There we go. That was for you, Wes.
You took my joke. No, that was great. Thank you.
By such underhand means, those who would want to are able to sway the jury. Which means that even in the light of irrefutable evidence, the prosecution can fail.
But it means the wrong verdict can be passed.
And sadly is, from time to time, my dear madam. It is simply the reality of the situation.
And that's all right.
However, those indicted by Lord Van Zeeks cannot escape justice. Their fate is sealed.
Oh my.
Though the adjudication may see them leave the courtroom with their freedom. Within months, they all disappear. It is most striking.
Okay, so like, has anybody investigated that? That seems like a wild thing to have happening.
Disappear? But how?
By all manner of misfortune, sir.
Spontaneous
Perhaps
combustion, alien abduction.
Perhaps they are trampled under a passing carriage. Perhaps they fall into the Thames and drown. Perhaps they are suddenly overcome by a raging fever.
Actually, now that I think about it, it almost always is some vampire-ass looking dude stabbing them.
Yeah.
Huh, weird coincidence, I guess.
Also, Wes, small note, it's actually the Thames River.
The Thames.
How dare you?
Uh-huh.
Perhaps Sherlock Sholmes walks up to them in their prison cell and stabs them in the face.
What?
Maybe that's a thing I do. You don't know. We're not
I'm
close enough
crazy
yet for me
like
to tell you
that.
those. We're not close enough for me to tell you those kind of stories.
Perhaps they are suddenly overcome by a raging fever, or perhaps attacked by a highwayman.
No.
All examples of the reality of events here in London, I'm afraid, Mr. Naruhodo.
Wow, why did we come here?
I hate this place.
This place sucks.
I knew it. I'm a dead dodo, done for, doomed.
Nah, we'll take the case.
We'll take the case.
When you said accursed lodgings before, were you referring to your room at Mr. Garadeb's house, I assume? Or you were, I assume. Do you mean to say you believe the place is cursed?
It's been a year now since I came to Great Britain. But I'd only been in London a week before I started to notice strange feelings in myself. I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings.
You too. That didn't take long then.
Everywhere I looked, there were foreign faces staring at me, laughing behind my back. I was sure people were talking about me. I started to become nervous about going outside. They were always staring at me, all the time, from dawn till dusk. So I shut myself away in my room, but even that didn't help. The fear wouldn't go away.
You must have been very lonely, having been away from your homeland for such a long time.
I've had to move a number of times, most recently to the room on Briar Road a week ago now.
Yes. Why did you choose there? It seems a little inconvenient.
Soroshi Azuma in the chat said, strange feelings, such as the urge to drink tea.
Got him.
Oh no, he was right.
And eat
The
a
rent is-
carpet.
The rent is cheap. I have so little money, it appealed to me straight away. Of course, I asked why it was so affordable. The landlord just simpered and said, "The womb is cursed." Oops.
The womb?
He quickly tried to cover his mistake, but it was too late. So I told him, "If you have something to say, then say it. But if not, don't mention it in the first place."
Yes. Well said.
But it was true. It was all true.
You mean the room is really cursed then?
Ever since I moved into that windowless hellhole, my sleep has been plagued with nightmares. I awake feeling as though I'm being choked to death. And in my waking hours, people are stabbed in front of me as I walk down the street. I'm branded a killer, thrown in prison. Nobody wants to know me. I'm surrounded by scary, sinister spirits. If only there was someone, just one person on my side.
Okay, I get it. The guilt act is
Wink,
really
wink.
killing me here.
Who knows if it's me winking or my eye just twitching? Can no one find it in his or her heart to believe in me? Really, no one at all.
To believe. Yes. To
The heart of
believe.
the cards.
To believe.
To believe.
It was like a fucking production of what is it? Peter Pan.
Believe.
Tinkerbell will only come back to life if you really believe, kids.
All right, everybody, here we go.
Mr. Sholmes.
Ah, me, Mr. Naruhodo. Pray, what can I do for you?
It's about the case on the SS Buria, if you recall.
The Buria. Ah, that case. The one with the snake.
Well, yes. At the time, I was the suspect. But you believed in me and listened to my side of the story. And you helped us to investigate.
I did I? Interesting.
How do you not remember this? This was like my whole thing. My friend died. I was blamed. Oh my god.
Which, again, this is very true to his character, because in the books, and he's said something like this before, but in the books he's very much like,
I
Oh,
forget the
yeah.
last case. I'm only on the current one.
well, he maintains the idea that the human mind can only carry within it so much information, so he actively tries to forget things that he thinks aren't relevant, and stockpiles information. But the information that he does stockpile is really weird. Like, he stockpiles the different, like, composites of cigars and their brands and, like, what they're made of, because he thinks that that's relevant to case. He, like, only
Interesting.
remembers things that he thinks will be relevant to cases, but everything else he just completely forgets.
What I want to know is why? Why did you believe in me?
I see, yes. You mean... because you were a grimly dressed, shady Eastern fellow found with the victim in a locked room?
Well, if you like, yes.
I'm a little surprised that the answer requires explanation, my dear fellow. It's quite simple, really. You said, I didn't do it.
But I could have been lying. Surely you must have had your doubts.
Wait, people can lie? Oh shit.
You must have suspected
I've
me a
been
little.
doing this all wrong.
I think perhaps you have misunderstood. I neither recall believing in you, nor in that which you were telling me.
What?
You see, the only things I believe in are those I choose to believe in.
What do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
I believe in our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
This is like
Well, that's-
Sholmes' fucking anime moment right
Yeah.
here.
I make up my own mind about what is to be believed and what is not. If I should like to believe in something, I do. The circumstances can hang as far as I'm concerned.
But I could have betrayed your trust.
In that case, I should have made an elementary error of judgment, nothing more. Betrayal of trust is an overused excuse, in my opinion.
Meaning,
Whether or not one should trust another is, in the final analysis, down to oneself. It is a matter of whether or not one can trust oneself.
Yes, he's right! He's right, locum student, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire!
whether or not I can believe myself. Oh, shit.
Ah. Don't be hitting us with the boyfriend feels.
The defense lawyer is only as good as his faith in his client. And that comes down to how much faith he has in himself.
You were so right, Cosima.
Well, my dear fellows, it is time we were leaving, I believe.
Already?
Visiting hours are over. The guard will be here shortly to escort us out. There is a restaurant near here that serves excellent trout. Would you care to join me?
Yes, I'd love to. Just get me out of here!
Oh dear, there is never enough time, is there?
Mr. Natsume, if you'd like, in the trial tomorrow.
I'll try really hard to find you a lawyer.
I'd be happy to represent you.
That would be the greatest plot twist.
student, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire.
Stop calling me that, also.
You're right, I'm sorry. Hi come, student, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire.
Please, I prefer big cums, student.
Ah, god damn it.
As I said, I only experienced a British courtroom for the first time yesterday. And although the man I was representing was found not guilty, I lost sight of something crucial.
I was gonna say, although the man I defended was found not guilty, he burned to death.
Yeah. What to believe in? The defendant, justice, or the truth? How to believe, even. But I think I finally worked it out. I've decided I must believe in myself above all else, to trust my instincts.
Yes, Mr. Naruhodo.
And my instincts are telling me that you, Mr. Natsume, are innocent of this crime. And it's imperative that we prove that in court.
Welcome, student, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire.
Valid.
I will fight for your innocence until the bitter end, with every weapon available to me, including Karama. So I hope you'll permit me to represent you tomorrow.
As I said when we first met, I'd like to entrust my fate to someone who will listen to me in my native tongue.
Of course, Mr. Natsume.
It would be fair to say, Mr. Naruhodo, that your mind was, in many ways, made up from the outset. You merely needed the events of today to fully realize it.
Yes, I think you're right about that. It's been a roundabout journey, but I got there in the end.
After watching that man get his crotch burned over and over again,
It just took me
I
watching that
realized
man.
something.
Those poor balls.
it just took a pair of third-degree burned balls to really figure it out.
Miss Usato,
Yes?
would you be willing to stand by my side tomorrow and help me in court?
No.
Bullshit.
As I said this morning, you may consider me your personal judicial assistant.
The shocking events of yesterday's trial still weigh heavily on my mind. But it's time to stop looking backwards. Kazuma believed in me, and Mr. Sholmes believes in me now, too. So it's time. Time that I learnt to believe in myself. Soseki-san has no one. He's all alone. So it's my job to help him, to fight his corner. Tomorrow, in the courtroom, with all the strength I can muster.
With all the mustard I can muster.
With all the mustard I can put on this sandwich.
With all the mustard I can relish.
And pickles.
Hey!
And mayonnaise.
Wait, what are we talking about again?
Anyone want to get a sandwich?
Folks.
We go to court next week.
We go to court
Fuck
next
yeah,
week.
we get to see more fire. Presumably we get 7 brand new jury members.
That was 5.
For the most part.
Oh, is it 5?
Oh, actually, yeah, all the jury members are different.
Heck yeah.
They are.
Very excited for that.
So, get to have a whole bunch of new voices for all those things.
Folks, that is going to do it for another Ace Attorney with an actual lair stream. Again, if you like this, you can catch it live, usually on Twitch, but sometimes on YouTube, /SaveDataTeam. And if you'd like to support us, head over to patreon.com/SaveDataTeam. Follow us on TikTok. I don't know. You do you. But we love you all very much. And until next time, court is adjourned. Yen, Susato, and Ryu are reunited with Sholmes.
Ah, it's you two. Mind reminding me of how I know you?
It was the ship where my friend Kazuma.
It's really him.
Oh, yes, the ship. What fun we had.
Fun? My friend is gone.
Was your friend the cat or the snake?
nobody should listen to me, hmm? Then what about my tier 4 sub?
Why does anyone listen to this man?
Can you believe it, Naruhodo-san? The great detective remembers us vaguely.
That's super cute. Thank you as always, Jen. For Spider-Friend, woo, I'm here early for once. Yay for semi-broken sleep schedules. I cannot believe that I referenced this in the episode and it was done already in the art.
Oh yeah.
I genuinely did not look ahead at the Art for Stream channel this time, so this is incredible. And
Yeah.
yes, with Wes's favorite character with the Amogus eyes, which fit very well.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Incredible.
Got apologists. I wanted you to have this done for last week, but better late than never, I suppose. It's super cute. This iris is so good. Yeah, holy shit.
Oh, look at her, the little buddy.
And all the attention to detail with the ruffles and everything. This is great.
Yeah, seriously.
Great job.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Crazy Legoid with Save Data Breaking Bad crossover. This is so good.
Really good.
I love this.
Breaking data. I won't lie. I know it says breaking data, but I thought at first it said breaking dat A.
Let's go to Horny John. And the Better Call Pridge for the Better Call Saul is so good. It's so fucking good.
Yes.
Also should add Soupy's Games colored this in. So thank you both for working on it.
Nice.
Biggie Cheese, who changed their name to Large Dairy Product, which is very good. Saying here's some good old TGA art for me. Oh, it's that meme. I love that meme of the TikTok girl. When the prosecutor
yeah.
is racist, but he also has the sexiest legs you've ever seen.
Also, hey.
Yo!
Crossover.
This Fire Emblem crossover is really good. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Is that really good?
Honestly,
Yeah.
you could have fooled me. That Van Zeeks looks
Yeah.
straight up like a Fire Emblem
He
character.
100% would be a Cavalier, too.
Ryunosuke has his little archery bracer.
Mhm.
An archer.
It's very good.
Classic. And then,
Uh,
yeah. Perfect paladin design.
Jin, not DGS, but I felt like the stream has a right to see this. No, Jin, this is incredible. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. No, I'm not breathing your air. Stop choking me.
Worry not, father. I have acquired the fiend's weapon and will be apprehending him shortly.
The way he's holding the gun, the thickness of the neck, just everything. The proportions.
The
it's
smallness
so
but
good.
largeness of the calves.
It's so good. Jin.
This looks like art from the cover of like a children's book.
James with a really cute iris drawing. This is
Oh,
so
look at
cute.
Oh, and I love the little
Yeah.
bear iris in the bottom.
Oh, James, this is adorable.
I love it.
Wow, thank you so much. Dahlia might not be able to be heard of the whole stream due to the hurricane. Right, man. It is a lot of people. I hope everybody's okay. But here's a clavier. Update, I lived, bitch. My power didn't cut out. Heck yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Also, heck yeah for this clavier.
This is steam. Look
Yeah.
at those kissy marks where
Uh-huh.
they don't normally go.
Uh-huh.
That's steamy.
God damn. Wow. Thank you, Dahlia. Vanilla Bean. Art block is a bitch, but I'm slowly getting back to the flow. Also, I've been inspired with backgrounds, and I have some Susato. This is adorable, yeah.
Yeah.
And the lighting.
Vanilla bean, these are awesome.
Heck yeah. These are really good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the way that you kind of have added like a lighting effect to
Yeah, with all the cherry blossoms.
or
and
like a
everything.
blur effect for the
Mhm.
cherry blossoms in the front is very, very cool.
Heck yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Chrono Wizard still got some stuff to work on, but in the meantime, I was inspired by how scientific Iris was and figured we needed to head back to Emma's lab for the meme. Oh my god, it's so good.
I have failed you.
Oh my god. That is
Luminol,
dead
that's
on.
Incredible.
He's
What?
got the luminol in there. There's a picture of
Oh, the
Edgeworth
warp-
in there.
Meekins'
warp
warp
theory and
theory is
evidence
in there.
law.
Fuck, what was the name of the tiny,
there's
the tiny cactus?
powder.
Isn't that Billy?
It is Billy. Yeah.
Really?
Oh my god.
Wow, there's
Yeah.
so many references.
God damn.
Powder is fantastic. That's such a good
Mhm.
reference.
And fucking just also a picture of Edgeworth. that looks like it's a candid, like he didn't expect her to be taking the picture. Very good. Very good, Corona Wizard. Dorky with a male Strongheart, because I'm living through a maelstrom. Not so much a whirlpool, but definitely the hurricane. I hope you are also okay. But
Yeah,
this is
seriously.
fucking
Everybody stay
great.
safe.
This is really good. Heck yeah. Sideburns are incredible.
Yeah.